Hey everybody, welcome to the George Live TV show. Hey, what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about who and what is the George Live TV shows. I know a lot of people uh, want to know, and I'm going to tell you something about what we do. We are a streaming broadcaster consultant. That's number one. We help individuals, we help organizations, we help businesses, we help anybody that want to stream professionally to their social media sites or any of the paid streaming providers that you have. And this is what we do. Um, some people have asked, why did we started um, the streaming broadcaster business anyway? And the reason why we done that because we know that there are a lot of people that like to do professional streams and they just don't have that type of equipment or the funds to actually do that live stream for them. So we saw a need and we just started to do it because we seen that need, and a lot of people and a lot of organizations, they have programs that they uh, do, and they would like to get it out to the community, but they don't have that resource on how to actually get it out to the community. And what we do is we help you get it out to the community. We create your show, and there is a lot to go into creating your show for you. You might say, what are some of the things that go into it? One, you got to think about what show you want to do, what information that you want to give to your community, what resources are you going to use? And when we mean resources, we talking about websites, we talking about videos, we talking about PowerPoint presentations, we talking about images. So all of these things have to go into an account. And then once you decide who's going to be your guest, uh, do your guest has to be in the studio? Yes, your guest should be in the studio. Then you have to think about what the guest is going to talk about because all of that stuff has to be inputted into our uh, software to allow us to set up your production. And it takes, like I say, it takes a lot of time. And if you want to do a good professional screen for your community, we are here to help you do that. So when you talk about doing a show, think about what you're gonna do, um, what guests you're gonna bring in each week. I think about if you're gonna have a weekly show, you're gonna have a monthly show, what time that show gonna air. So all these different elements go into an account when you're talking about creating your own show. And we are here to help you to create that because we have uh, different things on our website that I'm going to show you. You can also go to our website and you can actually see some of the things that you're going to need. There's some forms that we have on the website that you will actually need to sign and return back to us. And there are some other forms on there that require information from you so that we can put your show together in our production software. And that is the good thing. That is the good thing. And what we charge, you will be really surprised. Because if you want to do it yourself, now you're looking at between $1,000 to $10,000 to create your own show. because you have to have the equipment to do it. Because on YouTube, Facebook, even the services that you pay for, they all use the the RTMP code and the streaming code. Okay, and so with those two items, it allows you to stream professionally to your site, and that includes Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube use the same exact thing. Come to think about it, believe it or not, they use the same exact thing. They use your RTMP code. Uh, they use the streaming key, so that allows you to use your professional software. It allows you to use your cameras and your virtual backgrounds, and to allow you to bring in different other elements into your um, stream. And so this is why we started that, because we've seen that need. Because we know a lot of people don't have that type of equipment. Some have older cameras, okay? Some, even if you go buy a new camera, your camera's now going to bring you from 2,500 to almost $3,000. Yeah, and that's just the camera alone. And we're not talking about the computer. The computer is going to run you between $1,900 to $3,000. The software is going to run you somewhere between $350 all the way up to $1,200. So there's a lot of cost into streaming your own show to your own page. So this is where we come in at. We'll come in and help you figure out what you'd like to do, what you want to stream, how we're going to stream it, and what services you want to stream it to, which, by the way, will be um, your Facebook page and YouTube page, because those two services you can actually stream to them for free. Okay, and that's what they allow. They allow you to stream to them for free. And how good is that? Okay. Oh, and by the way, have now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you off something that I think is really uh, slick, and that is we can bring in social media into our production to let you see um, who's on what type of comments that we get off of Facebook and Twitter. So, and our hashtag is George1508. That's our hashtag. So if you want to make a comment about the show, you can go ahead and use the hashtag George1508, and you're going to see it pop up on the screen. So I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit as I talk to you, so you can actually see who's making comments um, from all over the world. So that's a good thing. All over the world. Just think about all over the world, how many people that you can reach from all over the world. And I think that's pretty cool. And that's what Facebook and YouTube have given us. So y'all, and in reality, what's happening is YouTube and Facebook, believe it or not, is going to be the future of how you are going to communicate, how you can have your own um, TV show. And let's say you're a person that likes to cook. Well, you can have your own cooking show. You can actually have your own cooking show because Facebook and YouTube, Ustream. they are allowing you to stream to those services for free. And how good is that? You can't beat that because they know this is the new thing. And there is a company called NewTek. And what NewTek is, it's a company that has produced a product that's going to change the way TV stations and change the way that you are going to be streaming. And they're going to allow you to stream over the internet. And that is the real part. It's going to allow you to actually stream over the internet. Cameras, your cameras to your cell phone. Because you can actually use your cell phone camera to bring into your production. And that is the other feature that we have in our software. We can bring in any camera that is connected to your network. And NewTek has allowed us to bring in, because they provided the software that you need to bring in your cameras from your cell phone to your professional cameras. And if you go out and you start searching for a camera today, you are going to find that these cameras today now will be connected to your network. And this is how NewTek has changed the industry. So now, so even with your TV station, they now can bring in people from all over because of that technology. So this is why we got into the streaming business anyway, to help you to get your product or your services out to your community. And we like to come out and give you a demonstration and show you how we can, stream your services to your social media sites professionally, and what it takes to set up your show. And we like doing it because it's giving you the opportunity to showcase what you have. And that's what it's all about. It's about you showcasing what you have to offer your community. And one thing about the community, they looking for you on a cell phone. Any digital device that your community are using, that's where they looking for you to be. And believe it or not, we know that some people don't want to get into that type of technology, but that technology is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. It's just getting better and better and better. Look at your TVs. The TVs now require the internet. Now look at your refrigerators. They require the internet. Okay, so as you can see, when that technology is changing the way that we are going to communicate, then you have to be a part of it. So, like I said, YouTube and Facebook, they're allowing you to have your own TV show. How many of you don't want to have your own TV show? Now, this thing, you having a anniversary, and you have people that can't come, but they want to see it, and they can see it live right from your Facebook page, right from your YouTube channel. So you see how important it is. And let's say that you have a birthday party for your child, and people can't make it. Well, all you have to do is stream it. That's all you got to do. They you can stream it, and they can see it. So even with the let's say the pastors have an anniversary, and the other pastors can't make it, but guess what? They can see it, and they can be a part of that stream. because actually you can bring Skype into the stream, and that is one of the other features that we have, that you can actually bring another person into your uh, live production through Skype. So you can interview a person right through Skype. So that's another one. So this is what we do. This is what we do. We help you to get your word out to your community, and it doesn't matter what you want to do. Now, we know a lot of organizations, because we have helped a lot of organizations, from some in Philadelphia, some in Delaware, and some in New Jersey. We have actually helped them to stream their public meeting. And because I'm gonna give you an example, let's say the homeschool. And throughout these three states that I had mentioned, we found that the parents have a hard time attending the meetings because of different things that they are actually doing. So I had one homeschool from New Jersey. Okay, I had one from New Jersey that called me and asked me could um, I come and talk to them about streaming their meetings for them. So I did. And one of the things that they was talking about is they had a low attendance of parents coming to the homeschool meeting, even though they gave them notices in advance. But they said they had a real low turnout. So I said, okay. So I explained to them the importance of, if you stream your meetings, you're going to have your parent is going to look at it from their digital device. No matter where they are, if they're sitting on a bus, if they're on a train, or they're even at work, because we know people look at stuff while they're at work, they will actually look at your live stream from wherever they are on their digital devices, because now they're getting the information that you putting out. They're not missing it. And the good part of it is they can always go back and review that live stream again. So you connecting to your parents, but you have to do it where they are. And that's what streaming. That's why streaming is so important, because it's a way that we all going to communicate with each other. And this is why you have to think out of the box. Okay, I have to stream my public meetings. Yes, you do. If you want your information out to your community, then you have to stream it, because otherwise you're gonna have a low turnout because people are busy. And let's face it, when you want information, what is the first place you turn to? You go straight to your phone. Okay? And when you look up information, what do you see? You see a video. So videos are becoming the number one communication source. It's video. And if you don't have that video in place for the community to see, then nobody's not going to know what information you're putting out, because they're not going to. They People of today are busy. Okay, they really are busy. Even though you're giving them weeks in advance notice of, okay, you have a meeting, but you got to remember, they work. They have different activities that they have to attend with their other children. So they don't. So they're not necessarily going to make that initiative to come to that meeting Okay, when they know that there's another alternative that they have, and that's you streaming whatever you want to stream, whatever information that you want to put out to that community. This is why you have to stream, and we are here to help you. We are here to help you. Hello, Frank. I see Frank is on. I see Tang about pronouncing his name right. Uh, so this is why streaming is so important for the homeschool, because this is what they need. So after I explained to them that, hey, once you start streaming, then you're going to start seeing the increase of how many people actually be viewing your information, how many times they see it. Because when you stream to Facebook and YouTube, they give you a video analysis of how many times people actually watch your video, where they from, you know what I mean? So you're putting that word out. Okay, so now once we got finished with the meeting, then they schedule for me to come back. They scheduled for me to come back to stream their public meeting. And to their surprise, they had over 100 viewers. Okay, they had over 100 viewers watching a live stream. And the good part about it, that what you see on the screen now that's scrolling across is the social um, media title. Okay, and they was surprised that a lot of their parents was actually typing in questions because they use a hashtag, and they can actually see it on the screen, and they were answering their parents' questions live. So this is why we started the streaming business, is to help homeschool to get their um, information out to their parents. And recently, they just contacted me again because they said that the parents love their live stream. They rather have it on their social media sites because they can get to that stream at any time. And this is why it is so important to get your word out through live streaming. And if you like us to come out and give you a demonstration, and I will say this to you, we will do your first public meeting for free. Okay? You contact us today, and we will do your first stream for free. Normally, the streams will run you $45 a month. Okay? Cost you $45 a month. We'll come out and stream your um, public meeting to your pages. Okay, and it's $45 a month. But your first um, stream that we will do for you, we will do it for free. So there will be no charge whatsoever. Alright. So, and the reason why we're doing that is to let you see how important streaming is to your community when you're trying to reach your parents. Give, you have that option. This option is available to you. Okay? You have to go where your people are. Your community is all over social media. Your community is searching for information on every digital device they have, which they can find you on the go. Nobody is not going home, get back on their laptop, get back on their computer. That they're not doing, because now they can get you right from their digital devices. Why do you think the phone companies went back and redesigned all the phones, and now the internet is connected to it. Why do you think they did that? Because they already knew that people going to search, and when they find something that they're searching for, the first thing they're going to go and get is a video. Videos are more important than it is the material that you actually printing up and handing out. What happens to it? If you print up, or say, a bunch of different materials and you hand it out to people, what do you think they're gonna do with it? And let's be honest, they're gonna lay it down and they're not gonna never pick it back up again. You done it, I done it, everybody does it. So you see how video is becoming the number one communication source. Now you might think back um, at the Jetsons. If you remember the Jetson cartoon, what did they have? Everything was video. Telephone, doorbell, everything. Everything was video. And this is the age that we are in now, because everything is now all video. And yes, you have to join that video revolution, whether you want to or not. It's here to stay. And it's an option that you have. Okay, it's an option that you have that's going to allow you to do your stream. Okay, it's going to allow you to do your stream. So this is one of the things that I wanted to bring to you, and to let you see how important it is for you to, you know, important for you to get your to get you out there. You know what I mean? Just how important it is for you to get out and give your community what they ask for. I can't put it no other way. I can't give it to you no other way. You know what I mean? So it's something to think about. It's really something to think about. How can you get your information out to your community? And it's all about live streaming. And like I say, I know a lot of churches trying live streaming with one camera, and that camera may be high def or maybe not, because some of these streams that I have reviewed, they are not in high def. Now, with us, we stream in full high def, 1080p, and we could go up to 4K. Okay, we can actually broadcast in 4K. Um, the TV stations are now broadcasting in 4K, but you need the 4K TV to receive that in 4K. Here, we do our streams in full HD. Okay, full HD. And when we come out and demonstrate to you, we do it in full HD. And that is one of the good parts about it that we like. So, if you like more information about this, um, just send us an email. Just send us an email, and we'll come and give you that demonstration that you looking for, and we can set you up. And like I say, and getting back to the homeless group association in Delaware, they were pretty happy with the first stream that we actually done for them, and we stream their meetings. I think once a month. Once a month we go back and we stream their meetings for them. And it has been very successful for them. So we kind of glad about that. Not not saying that um, New Jersey and Pennsylvania, because I have a couple more homeschool associations in those states too that I actually stream for too. So as you see, we are very little bit busy, but that's okay because this is something that we do and we love to do. And we would love to come out and stream your meetings. So just give us contact us because we'll be glad to come out and show you a demonstration on how you can stream to your Facebook page, your YouTube page, okay? And we can show you. You know, we can actually show you just how easy it is. But I tell you what, if you want your parents to be a part of your um, show, you want them to be getting that information that you're putting out to them, then you have to go where they are, and they are on social media. Whether we like it or not, whether you like it or not, they are on social media to stay. Videos are here to stay because that is your number one communication source. Okay, so it's here to stay. It's not going nowhere. So you have to jump on board, and we are here to help you jump on board together. So, and